So now let's talk about creating your email strategy. And the first thing I want you to consider is, what is the purpose of your strategy? To do that, you're actually going to need to decide on that point and then write out what you see those emails being and what you plan to accomplish with them. And I'll show you my strategy in a second for both inbound as well as outbound emails. Now, once you have the strategy, and mine changes all the time, it's very important that when you're sending them these emails, you're looking at the results. You're looking at how many emails were sent, how many emails were opened, how many links were clicked, how many people unsubscribed and so forth, how many replies you got, and what's working at it, because the stats will help you tell you, okay, this is really working. I'm hitting it with the customers here that totally get this, or this is not working at all. It's based upon how your customers are reacting to it. And what really helps here again is knowing your customer, knowing the trigger words, and making sure that you are using emotion to help and sell you that. Doesn't matter whether you're selling something 100% sensible. People buy with emotion and justify with logic. So let's start by having a look at the Success by Design inbound email strategy. And this is a strategy that we're currently using for both the business consulting requests or interests that we get. And this can either come through SID or a message, a reply to us, or it could come from people attending a boot camp, an info session for a boot camp, and they're not actually buying. So we'll see what happens here. So the first thing that happens is that we would send people some sort of a lead magnet. Now this could be an article that we think they're interested in. This could be a checklist. This could be a mini course. Lots of little things, an ebook. That would be your lead magnet. And this is only needed as an inbound, as a strategy, if you're selling a high ticket item like I am, selling a course. If you're selling products, then your strategy looks like beautiful pictures of your products, saying what's on special, making sure that you're highlighting what are the benefits of the products, you're using great words to entice them, and that it's appealing to the eye, it's visually stimulating. That's what you're using if you're product based. If you've got a different type of service, then what you can also use to entice people is to tell them the benefits of using your service. And that could be linked around your experience, your location, how great you are at doing things. It's also a great opportunity when you have an inbound list, people who are interested in your business, to share success stories. You see people do that a lot on social media. Again, it's a strategy in terms of connecting with people, letting them know I do a good job, so feel better about trusting me with it. So in our Success by Design inbound email strategy, when somebody comes through, we actually send them out the lead magnet that we've planned out at that point. And then the second email we send them is about telling them a little bit about us and asking them about themselves. Then we ask for a meeting, because in our world, we assess your needs first before we make a recommendation. Okay, if that doesn't come back, then we wait 2 to 3 days and we ask for another meeting, and we also send them some additional information. Now we proceed to go through this process of sending people out an information, sometimes sharing our experience or success story with them, and also giving them that call to action. Here's a link, and you can book a time in our calendar that is convenient for you, where we can talk about what you need in your business and see if what we have to do is suitable. It's important. We might do another email a few days later, and our emails tend to be 3 to 4 days sometimes apart. Business owners are busy, so we want to stay top of mind, but we also don't want to be harassing anybody. Where we detail out again the benefits of our business, why using us, and we even do an email. You'll see here, email number 8, around objection handling. So why use us? Are you worried the price is going to be too much? What concerns you actually about using us as your consultant? Is it easy to use? Will you just work strictly against the hours, or what do you cover? Those kinds of things. Then email 10 and 11 actually exists if we're running a special. Then we will also end off that session with sending, these are the specials currently running in terms of if you were to take up our services at this point, and then we would pop an email the day either before or on the special that it ends. Now those two emails, email 10 and 11, because it's around special discounts, also sometimes are sent to anybody who we've put on a list under them coming through with an interest in that specific product. Yes, so in our SendFox email list, we maintain a list of people who've connected with us and for what reason they've connected for us, who've come in and inquired about business consulting, who've inquired about our effective communication course, so that when we have specials or we have information back about that, even though we weren't successful the first time around, we keep them updated, provided they haven't unsubscribed, so that they know that this is still something special, because sometimes it is maybe not time for your customer to buy and it might be a little bit later. So what happens if we come to the end of the strategy and nothing happens? They do not take up your offer. Well, you pause for analysis. What was the success around that? And then you look at we personally add them to our weekly email list, which is more generic, giving on a full view, and I'll go through what is our strategy with our weekly email list. We connect with them on social. We might give them a call, and then we might target them in a few weeks, usually 3 months later. Now remember, again, when you're writing those emails, you need that hook strategy. The nice thing about SendFox, I'm not going to take you through the system myself personally because it is easy to use, but I have provided a link where it says SendFox tutorials, because SendFox themselves actually have mini tutorials on each one of these tabs, how to use them, where to use them, and so forth.